Buenas tardes, peeps. That's Stevie Ray Vaughan, by the way. It's not the Voodoo Child Bart. It's not Jimmy, but I like Stevie Ray's version of the Voodoo Child. You know what I mean? I like any Voodoo Child version. There's a lot of copies of Jimmy out there, but my favorite is always going to be Jimmy. So shout out to Daggy Boy. Shout out to Quick Vic. Pat S is in the building. Bart Robinson, what's going on? Who else is here? Let me see. We got Pat S. Daggy Boy. Shout out to Daggy Boy. Quick Vic the Ruler's back in the building. Good to see you, Quick. Always good to see you, brother. Haven't called me in a while, bro. You still got my number, hopefully. Alan Nas was here earlier. Unfortunately, Pot Fried is actually working. He said he'll catch the replay later on, hopefully. So, and shout out to Rinky Lifestyle. Good to see everybody. Let's get right into it. So, Internet guy, what's going on? I saw it on everything. That's my holy mic is an alcoholic truth, not singing gay songs. Mikey swears so I get this email, right? And somebody sent me this. So I obviously edited my last name out. I don't care at this point. People know who I am. People already dox me. Mikey, if I'm not there, so this is what I'm thinking. Somebody's trolling him in chat, and obviously Mikey thinks it's me. No, it's not me, Mike. You know what I mean? So I don't know. He's done this a couple of times, by the way. And let me shout out Mikey's fat back. Look at that. Come on, dude. You ever meet somebody with a high ass? You know what I mean? With that fat back. Come on, Mikey. There's nothing wrong with it, bro. That's how God made you. There's nothing wrong with being a little chunky, bro. I'm not gonna even roast you about this. But accept your body and stop claiming that you're this fucking Adonis. You know what I mean? You're not an Adonis, bro. You're a flawed man, just like the rest of us. You're no better than anybody else, man. Hey, Sergeant Ruiz, what's going on, Ruiz? Sargento Ruiz, ¿cómo está? Good to see Ruiz. Almighty Mikey, yes. Just One Sue's in the building. Good to see you, Just One Sue. Look at you getting all high tech with it. Oh well, yeah. Well, I had a little help with this. I'm not gonna lie. I had a little help. I made it, but it was suggested to me, and I put it together. But thank you. I appreciate that. I put pride in everything I do. Yes, I do. Well, I try anyway. I try. All right, let's get into it. First of all, I want to play. First thing I want to play is this news reel that came out. Now, I don't know what's wrong with the cops nowadays, guys. But let me get to it real quick. Let me know if anybody wants to come up. I'll drop the link. If you hear some noise if you hear some noise in the back, that's not. I don't have any sick people or anything like that running around. I got my sons are visiting, so you might hear them in the background at some point. Sam, some motherfucking night. It's in the building. What's going on, Sam? Good to see you, Sam. So yeah, police officer tumbles down giant playground. This is not a joke, okay? So an hour before I went live, I always watch the news on YouTube to see what's up. And this is what I found, guys. Now, cops should be, I don't know. Listen, it's funny, but then again, what are you doing?
To watch. A police officer is taking a quick break, heading down a popular slide. Ouch! It's like he's shot out of a cannon. He hits the.
Come on, dude. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? And I'm gonna tell you why that happens. And now there's a number of adults that been down that slide, and the same thing happened. You know why? There's a weight limitation. It doesn't happen to the kids, but it happens to the adults. I mean, it says something. You have to be under the age of 10 or 11, like that. So let's watch this.
The ground hard. It may look funny, but he had to be treated for a head injury and a banged up leg. This slide is meant for kids only. Posted warning signs say not intended for adult use and 5 to 12-year-olds only. But that's not stopping grown-ups from trying it out. In fact, they're flocking to it. How does a child go down that? Check out the bump on this woman's head.
It was really.
She deserves it. It says it plainly. It's not for adults. She deserves a lump. As a matter of fact, she deserves 2 lumps.
Scary. I honestly, not to sound dramatic, but I waited a few days to post the video because I wasn't totally sure that I was going to be okay.
As you can see, when kids go down the slide, it seems pretty placid.
You see?
Oh my God! Not so much for adults. It's now being dubbed the cop slide and has become a bona fide tourist attraction in Boston. It's even on Google Maps. Online reviews suggest you get there early. The line can be long.
Yeah. Go out there and bust your ass. But please send me the clip. All right. I want all the adults to try it. But if you bust your ass, send it to Angel Newfound Life Reacts, please. Okay.
Even this PhD in physics is perplexed as to why only adults are getting injured when, according to the laws of physics, adults and kids should fall at the same rate.
It requires more exploration, scientific exploration, to see what's really going on.
There are no plans to shut down the slide in Boston. Officials just hope everyone uses common sense.
Common sense, peeps. Jeez. Common sense. I got more of that stuff coming up. I'm going to try to get through this as fast as I can. I know I say that all the time. I never get to this content that I want to actually do. but there's actually a reason behind the madness. So just bear with me. I'm gonna go back to Jeff's stream from I want to say 3 days ago maybe, where Jeff gets into an argument with Mike. Well, let me correct that. Mike gets in an argument with Jeff. Jeff's kind of just, you know what I mean? Shout out to Jeff. I think he, you know what I mean? What can you do? Are you going to beg somebody to stay on your panel? Come on. I think that's what Mike wants. He wants somebody to beg for him to stay. It's not going to happen, Mike. It's not. You know what I mean? So let's watch. It's really interesting. Then we'll go into what the comeback. He just came back, I think it was yesterday, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. So, hey, Prairie. Good to see you. So let's get into it.
People had personalities, and then after that, it was like, oh, well, we're going to pay them enough to not have jobs, and we're going to feed them substances, and then next thing you know, you're going to get off work from doing their jobs. We're going to feed them substances, and then it just goes from there. And,
by the way, I want your opinion. If you're a channel owner, I got a couple channel owners in here, I think probably, right? Not many. But it doesn't matter. You don't have to be a channel owner. What would you do in this situation? You know what I mean? Just, you know, you have a panelist that's barking at you, that's testing your patience, so to speak. What would you do?
I think it started when they were in San Francisco, I think. Yeah.
No, the first one was New York, and then they did LA.
New York, though, yeah. Untrackable's right, though. The first one, at least everybody had they had a job or they had a career.
Hey, you know what? Shout out to Bart Robinson. And I'm going to tell you why I'm shouting him out right now. Because Bart has gone out of his way to be nice to Mike at times. And I've seen it. And, you know, and I'm not telling people not to be nice to Mike, you know what I mean? But he just called Bart trash the other night. And Bart has gone out his way to be you know, extra nice to him. You know what I mean? So there you go, man. With Mike, you can't fucking win. You be nice to him, he's gonna turn on you. Look, Jeff has given him this platform to do his thing, but he can't seem to pull it back and show a little respect. You know what I mean? A little. You know, you're an adult. You can't control yourself. Are you kidding me? You cannot hold it back. The troll monster has to show his face at all times. That's why you're surrounded by nobody, Mike. That's exactly why you're surrounded by nobody in real life.
Projection. And
hey, Jody,
you know, they had goals and stuff. But once it got to San Francisco, they just started casting people based on stereotypes. Like, oh, this guy's going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, her over there, she's a virgin. Oh, her over there, she gets really excited all the time. That guy, he's a bully. And yeah, there was no objective. There was, you know, and people didn't have their own thing going
even
on.
The second one,
and the thing that spawned this conversation is because me and my wife, back when we were watching cable TV, Naked and Afraid would come on. Well, you know, now with streaming TV, you can watch Naked and Afraid whenever you want. And for some reason, my wife.
I have the same problem, Liliana. He's afraid. Death. I think he's really afraid of me. He won't hit the link here. He will not hit the fucking link here. You know what I mean? He just won't.
From my daughter are sitting here watching Naked and Afraid, and the questions arise from my daughter naturally. But you know,
all right. Let me forward
yeah, most likely I could. But would I join Naked and Afraid as the TV?
I don't know what
you create your profile, and they ask you what would your ideal teammate be if we're going to be Naked and Afraid, and they legit line you up. You're going to be an overrated you. As I'm super this, I'm super that, I'm super the other.
Thank you, Jolie. Shout out to Jolie.
And what would your partner be? My partner would be super this and super responsive to my my orders and this, that, or the other. You get lined up with, somebody that, and then the whole.
My
You would
God.
do Naked and Afraid? You'd be
survive.
No
But
naked.
you're right though.
No
After
afraid,
a
please.
fight with
No
each
naked.
other, that's what they were
the
doing.
same thing that happens on YouTube though. The drama channels get the numbers.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because people want to see the blood sports and the passionate interaction instead of the dry conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, they were actually trying to get like opposites into a same house, and then that was obvious after a while. Yeah.
It's Naked and Afraid, and
what the fuck? Did I miss this?
My bad, guys. I'm
gonna try and get to it.
They prove they.
Good luck with that, but I just think that it's getting to be where it's coming.
Okay, here you go.
Good luck with that. A little bit guess.
My bad, guys.
The really good. Trying to let you know, and you find it humorous. I just think that people are disrespect is over. I do. I have nothing negative. I just want to wish you the best.
You said you wanted to.
All right, there we go. Here we go. My bad,
Mike. You said you wanted to say some goodbyes.
Ricky.
Yeah. I just want to. I just want to wish you the best for your channel.
Shout out to Ricky.
I have nothing negative.
Ricky lifestyle.
I think the disrespect has overtaken the welcome, and I just think that people are extremely disrespectful, and you find it humorous. And I think even Moose is trying to let you know that disrespect is outweighing the good guests, the really good content. It's getting to be a little.
But guess what, Mike? You're respected there by Jeff and the rest of those panelists. That's not good enough, Mike. That's not good enough. You're a fucking child, okay? You're a child. You're worried about the chat. They're picking on me in the chat. You never could handle that. Jeez.
It's fine. Like with
and good luck
with the content.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that. But I just think that it's getting to be where it's cumbersome, and I think.
But is this a troll? Because you said all of this was a troll.
No, not a troll at all. Not a troll at all. And I'm actually disappointed in you, Jeff. I am disappointed in you.
He's disappointed in Jeff, people. Now this is a guy that I have no bad. I don't hold no grudges against Jeff. I know with me and him, I'm probably not ever gonna like each other. That's fine. I can't. It's not gonna kill me. You know what I mean? But he showed Mike a lot of grace. He gave him a lot of fucking wiggle room. You know what I mean? More than most. You know what I mean? Mike can say and do things that other people can't, and that's still not good enough for Mike. You know what I mean? So yeah,
I am. I really am, because you are laughing at this utter disrespect of someone who has basically had your back for 6-9 months.
What am I laughing at?
You laugh at all the nonsense comments and the disrespect, and you're not.
He's the host. He's supposed to laugh and react. What are you supposed to? Fight in emotions because Mikey Cerrone might get his feelings might get hurt. That's what you're trying to do, Mike. You're trying to tell people to hold back and not laugh at you? Dude, I laugh every fucking time. I turn on YouTube, I laugh, bro. You're not even doing anything. I see a picture of you, I start laughing just randomly.
You just allow all this disgusting comments. These people
that I don't want.
Jeff, these people don't like you. Jeff, these people make fun of you. I'm the ones sticking up for you. These people are making fun of you.
Well, I haven't seen it. Not in this chat.
All right, Jeff. Okay, Jeff. All right. That's cool, dude. That's cool. I'm the one that defended you for almost 9 months.
He didn't ask you. You did the same thing to Jojo So. You did the same thing. Nobody asked you to fucking cape for them. Go around YouTube. And you haven't defended them because you haven't had the opportunity to defend Jeff because nobody's coming after Jeff. Stop spinning that narrative. Nobody's talking shit about Jeff. So when have you defended Jeff?
I had your back no matter what.
I defended you a lot too.
Ride or die. These people come up here, act like they're cool with you. These people can't stand you.
Who are you talking about? Somebody that came on panel?
No.
From who?
You'll figure it out.
Somebody in the chat.
You'll figure it out on your own. You'll figure all these.
You'll figure it out. Say your fucking name, you fucking child. Say your name. You can't back up your lies. That's what's wrong. You don't think your lies through. Jeez, you're gonna lie, dude. Be good. You're not even good at lying, bro.
These things out on your own. Okay, you'll figure all this stuff on your own. But I'm gonna basically walk away from your channel.
Bye.
And like I said, there's no negativity. I wish you nothing but positive, nothing but the best. But I'm gonna step away now.
Adios.
I'm gonna step away, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
adios.
go somewhere else.
Okay.
All right, but the thing is that I feel very disrespected. I feel disrespected. I don't need any protection.
Oh, because the channel's about Mike and his feelings. That's what we missing, guys. Jeff's channel's about Mike and his feelings. All right, don't forget that when you go back over there. All right, don't forget. Don't slip up and hurt Mike's feelings. Okay.
That's what
but I think even Moose was like, yo, these people are out of line. They're being very disrespectful, and you find it humorous that people make fun of me.
You still haven't said what I laughed at. You don't.
You think it's funny. You think it's funny. Maybe that's your Satanist side.
I'm not gonna have that police. So if that's a problem for you,
not at all. Maybe it's your Satanist side. But I'm not.
That's a great comment, Adonai. That's a great comment. Check it out. So Adonai says, yes, more breaks and a fracture. Oh, Mikey, I don't know, man.
I'm not going to be constantly disrespected all the time on a channel that I helped.
It's okay.
Many people helped grow. We helped all of us helped. All of us, a bunch of us helped, grow the channel. And you're doing great. You are.
You know what? How about stop throwing that in that man's face? I think it would have grown anyway. Yes. Did you help a little? Did 50 trolls go over there? Maybe that's too much. Maybe did 30 trolls go over there when you started going over there? Yeah. I'll give you 30 subscribers for you, Mike. But there's not many people really trolling Mike. If you look at the numbers for real, you know what I mean? I look at it, maybe 30 to 40 people, you know what I mean, at the most. Okay. So, you know what I mean? Stop it, Mike. Stop.
But I'm kind of tired of it. I feel disrespected.
I've said many times that you might consider a break.
No, so Jeff, not a break.
Or whatever.
Not a break, Jeff. Not a break. Just not coming back here.
Yeah.
Just going somewhere else.
That's what I'm talking about. A break from here.
No, not a break. Not coming back. That's different from a break.
Either way.
Stepping away.
I've been
stepping away from a channel, just like Kane Catharsis. Yeah. So Untrackable wants me to leave. Dude, these people.
Does he have a speech impediment that I don't know about? What's that? What the fuck is that about? What is that about, guys? What the fuck did I just do? All right, hold up. I just fumbled. Hold up, guys. Yeah. So does he have a speech impediment that I don't know about? He can't say. He has problems saying. What up, guys? My bad, guys. I keep fucking up.
They're not your friends, bro. They're not your friends. And you're going to find out in the end.
Telling you to leave.
Hey, peace out. He's doing peace out sign. Yeah.
I wish Untrackable would speak what was really on his mind. At this moment, Untrackable, this is when you had to tell Mikey, stop the bullshit, Untrackable. You kind of held back, Untrackable. I felt you held back. You could have said a little bit more. And obviously, you're trying to be light-handed with Mike, walk on an eggshell. I can't be. Listen, if you fuck with me, I can, and if your feelings are hurt really easily, you might as well stay away from me. Because you can't have soft feelings around me because I joke a lot. You know what I mean? But Untrackable, if you're watching, I don't know if he even knows about this channel, dude. Just speak your mind. You know what I mean?
He's in the peace out sign.
Hey.
Right, Track? You want me to go?
I I have no problem with you. You do what you want to do, and you do what Jeff allows you to do here.
He said, "Well, you do what you would do with protect." Let me stop.
You, I
so Untrackable, no one allows me to do anything. I do what I want to do, bro. No one controls me. No one controls me. So don't get that twisted, bro. Don't get it twisted.
Well, don't get it twisted of where you are, and you will be allowed here or not allowed here. I have zero problems with you, Mike. I love you. I love the back and forth. I love the trolling. However, you know, sometimes things are in the middle of something, and you take it your way, and you do it very overbearingly. Like
Untrackable, say what you gotta say. Mike, shut the fuck up. Act your age, Mike. That's what you want to say. Let me translate all that woo doo boo boo. Mike, act your age, bro. Respect. Show some integrity. Dude.
You're good at it. You're good at what you do. I'm not going to deny that.
Sure. And I think it's time for, just to step away from the channel. That's all. And Jeff,
we got a Vegas Valley from the past, bedpan. Oh, no, let me get you out of here. There you go. All right, let's go.
I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you get to that 1,000. I hope you continue to go forward. But I think you're gonna find out a lot of these people in your chats. A lot of these people, no one up here. I'm not speaking about anyone up here. These people are not your friends. They make fun of you behind your back, and you're gonna learn that the person that actually cared about you.
Yeah, that you nobody controls me. Comment. Yeah, that shit split me in fucking half. It's not about you all the time, Mike. That's your biggest issue, man. You're almost 50 years old or 50 already, and you still don't know how to act amongst other human beings. You know what I mean? It's always about you. First is you, second is you, third is you. Nobody can control you. Nobody's trying to control you. People are asking you to show some decency and some respect for other people.
Leaving, the people that hate you are staying. And you'll learn that. You'll learn that in the future.
You're talking about the only people concerned, the people on the panel, like the chat.
No one on panel. Nobody on panel. Not talking about anybody on panel. No, yeah. It's just funny. It's funny. This makes good content. But I just think, the negativity, like transgender Jesus, like saying the most egregious nonsense. I mean, it's just it's ridiculous.
Shout out to transgender Jesus. I think that's a hilarious fucking what you call it. Listen, a lot of these accounts, okay, these soccer accounts, whatever I don't even consider them soccer accounts. These are just little trolling. Transgender Jesus is funny as hell. Okay, he's not disrespectful. He's not over the top. He keeps it kind of funky. But if you can't handle it, bro, if you can't handle it after 3 years on YouTube, I don't know what to tell you.
It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
They make fun of Mike too. There's probably more channels making fun of Mike. In fact,
yeah, it's ridiculous. And at one point, it's like it's a little bit too much, and you laugh about it.
You should leave if it's not.
If I'm your friend and I contribute to your channel, this person never comes on panel, and they want to constantly make disgusting comments about me and my family in chat. That person shouldn't be allowed there. I'm just saying, just hypothetically, because I contribute to the channel. This person doesn't contribute anything to the channel.
Well, yeah, you contribute time and stuff.
Listen, when the chat contributes as much as the panelists, you got it fucked up, Mike. You really, really got this YouTube shit twisted. If there isn't a chat, there isn't a channel. It's just point blank simple. They're as important as the panelists as the channel owner, and you still don't get that.
Yeah, but you'll learn, and once certain people leave, they'll disappear. They're gone. They'll be gone. And you'll see how the YouTube streets work. You'll see how it all works out. You'll figure it out.
Well, I'll keep an eye.
But you've grown leaps and bounds, man. Leaps and bounds you've grown, and I'm proud of you. I'm happy for your channel. I really am happy. You know, I really am. And, you know, I come to you because I like hanging out with you. But like I said, the disrespect, not from you, the disrespect is getting a little bit too much.
From the chat.
Just,
and if you
Can
can't,
you imagine having to go live and having to deal with this day in and day out? This will probably drive me fucking not to go live anymore. You know what I mean? This is the type of shit that it'll drive a motherfucker crazy. It would. It's like, come on, here it comes. I don't know what type of patience Jeff has. I guess he has a lot of patience because I couldn't stand this shit. Most people will not take my shit. You know what I mean? Is it worth all the headaches? I don't know. You would have to ask Jeff or CT, Chaotic Truth. I don't know.
yeah, it's getting a little,
yes, you should not expose yourself to it. Like,
it's getting a little bit too much because we open up and we talk about really frank things, and this is a great channel to talk about your life and your past experiences, and then you allow people to lambast you and make fun of you. Not, you know, me or
yeah.
And it's just, I mean, the moderation should have been different. You know, you shouldn't be allowed.
If the moderation is not to your liking,
yeah,
you should go to a channel that has the moderation where you want it.
I do go to those channels.
Because earlier today was all trolling.
Yeah, I got you. But, you know, if you want an honest and open conversation and you do that.
I know the long goodbyes is like, come on, just leave. I'd have dropped him. I'd have helped him the fuck out. I'd have dropped him. All these long goodbyes and this and you're going to find out and all this bullshit. I wonder if he did what this is with his ex-wife. You know what I mean? Did it take 3 days to say goodbye when she left his dumb ass?
And people want to make fun of you for an open, honest. So, Jeff, you're asking someone
that's a risk.
But Jeff, you're asking someone to not troll and be open, right? To be open and honest. Then they have the person that's open and honest, and then they're made fun of. That's not cool, dude. That's not cool. I mean, you're asking for something, and then someone gives it to you, and then now they get.
And let's be honest, it's not like Mike has a lot of fucking friends on YouTube. You know what I mean? There's only 2 channels that will take Mike on a full-time basis. Anytime he's backstage, you'll bring him up. That's Chaotic Truth and Jeff's channel. That's it. So you better, you know what I mean? You better take care of those 2 channels and be a little bit respectful. Because if you lose one, you got one. And if you lose that one, you got no platforms. So how about, you know what I mean? You better take it easy before you find yourself maybe not even on a panel, because you're not going to start a channel.
Fun of
you need to go tell the person that I'm not the person making fun of you.
It's fine.
I don't know why you're coming to me about it.
I'm not coming to you.
That's actually, you know what? And I'm going to back up Jeff on that one. Jeff is not making fun of Mike. Is it for clicks and views that he hasn't made? For whatever fucking reason, he gives you a platform, okay? And it's up to you to either stay there or leave. In this case, you want to fucking leave. So hurry up and leave that man alone. And you have other guests up there that want to talk about whatever. How about them?
I just don't want to come here I don't want to come here anymore. That's all.
Right. I know you said that.
Yeah. That's all.
I
that's
understand
all.
that.
So everybody, and watch, it's going to be a big win. Watch, it'll be a big win in the chat. Yeah, goodbye. Get out of here. Peace out. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Yeah.
Okay, if it happens.
Yeah, look at that pause. Like, hurry up and hit that exit button, please.
Happens.
It's going to happen. Okay. It's going to happen. Untrackable, I love you, man. Take care, guys. Have a great night.
Bye.
Take care, Mike.
Jesus Christ. It's like pulling teeth. All right. So let's go on. Shout out to Combat Wombat. He broke it down into little bites size clips that they're easy to get through. That way I can get to some other content, hopefully. All right. So this is Mike's Basement Glory. I'll drop the link.
What's up, Track?
This is the very next day or something like that. Now, he doesn't come up and apologize. It's like, you know, Jeff is like, give him another pass. I think they talk about what happened in the last live, but Mike doesn't apologize. To my surprise, you know what I mean? I thought Mike would be begging and pleading or anything like that. Nothing. No respect, no nothing. So that was a little, I don't know. That was a little strange. I would have demanded, if anything, a some type of apology. But Jeff he puts his foot down, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Thank you, Mr. B.
I mean, I didn't do anything.
Oh,
yeah.
You were given the thumb.
I gave the thumbs up because
okay.
I've been
like a live emoji.
In my in my heart of hearts, I don't have hate for anybody. I don't, because if you're a Catholic, and you're not supposed to judge anybody. You're not supposed to. Now, do I mess with people? Do I get a rise out of them? Yes, but I do it to get people riled up for good content. But Jeff, if you met me in real life or in Trackle, you met me in real life, dude, I'm boring. I'm just like, hey, what's up? You want to go out to eat?
Somehow I don't believe that. I felt like
I actually do believe that. I actually believe that Mike is boring as fuck. He doesn't act like this in real life. He would be all lumped the fuck up, black eyes and all. His hair cracked every other day. He couldn't act like this in real life. You know what I mean? Come on.
If we walked like 2 blocks to the Taco Bell, there'd be some kind of dramatic incident before we got home.
I drop it. I completely let it go because I want my personal life to be peaceful. Have a peaceful personal life. It's just like an actor. When you're acting, you're going to be all crazy and wild and say the most ridiculous stuff. But then what
are you setting us up for? What are you?
I'll give you a great example. Check this out. Just hear my paradigm real quick. You know who Howard Stern is, of course. Howard Stern is the king of all media.
Yeah.
Okay,
you're not Howard Stern.
He is the most polarizing, most aggravating, most controversial person to ever be on radio or TV. If you talk to anyone he's ever met in real life, they're like, he's a nice guy. He's
Thank
quiet.
You guys.
He's a nice guy. He's not like that in real life.
I got the best mods. Shout out to my mods.
Because when he's in real life, he's not acting. He's just being himself. That's the difference.
So everything we've seen of you so far all this time has been acting.
My hijinks.
How many people believe that? How many people really believe that Mike's been acting all this time? This has all been an act. You know what I mean? I don't believe it.
My impervities, when I try to get a rise out of people, yes. But we've also had nights where we had just good conversation.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other night when you opened up, that didn't seem like acting.
That was not. That was
like
completely real. But did you see the switch? You see you saw the real me.
Yeah,
That's actually who I really am.
That's nothing to be proud of. What the fuck is wrong with this dude? That's nothing to be proud of. The way you acted the other night, that's the real you. You really want to stick with that one? Wow. Which you should lie, you don't lie. That's your problem, bro. Dude.
Yeah. And it felt good, right? It felt like, wow, this Mike's actually a pretty nice guy in real life. But the problem is that I have a problem with being a Leo, being an alpha male. And when people mess with me,
that's not alpha.
And
you're not alpha, bro. You're super beta, bro. You're not alpha at all, bro.
I should not be that way. It's just the way that God made me. And that's just how I am.
But you're also a grown adult human, and you have some control over that.
So, yeah, you do. And I hold back.
I've seen you use it. I've seen you not troll back plenty of times.
Yeah, I hold back. I pick and choose my battles. All right, Jeff, if somebody is too weak,
you have the power to choose.
Yes.
But mind you, he holds back. He's holding back when he. Jesus Christ!
If somebody was equal in my game, I'm going to get them because they can get me back. But if somebody is not equal, or they're just drunk and they're just a moron, and they have.
But don't you realize how childish that is? You know what I mean? The whole back and forth. You know what I mean? That's why people fuck with you, because you're childish. You easily melt. You know what I mean? You're a snowflake of the biggest kind, Mike. Anybody says anything in chat, you're blaming this man for the chat for something transgender Jesus said. That's what you did, bro.
Yeah, I just leave them alone. I make little pop shots. I make little jokes, but I don't go all in. I don't go all in on them. You know, I don't. Someone like Psy. Someone like Psy. Like, I'll make jokes with him, but I will not rip him. I won't do it because it's not fair. It's not fair to do that.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way too. Although that dude can rip too.
He can, but
he'll do it to women though. He'll do it to women. I think he got it. I think he told Schiff happens, I'm smarter than you or something like that, which you shouldn't say to anybody. You know what I mean? I ain't smarter than you, you know?
He's coming from a place of hurt. He's not coming from a place of humor. See, trolls that troll humorly and have fun and joke and make people laugh. If you watch, there's people that troll each other, but at the end of the stream, we're like, I love you, man. I love you.
Where does that happen? Where, Mike? In your own fucking mind, of course.
So I was on a panel the other night, not yours, and they're talking about banging my passed away mom. Like, that's not.
Now, see, that's another problem of yours. Why bring that here? Did it happen here? Did it happen at Jeff's? No, it didn't, right? You were another panel, you said. So why bring it here? You're a nuisance, bro. I will be rid of you for good, bro. I will ban you from from everything. Dude, you're such a moron.
Trolling. That's just disgusting.
But it is. If it's getting a reaction they want to get out of you, it is trolling.
Humorly.
So what I do is this, Joe. Jeff, what I do is this.
He called him Joe. He called him Joe. Let me go back.
Don't react.
It is trolling.
So what I do is this, Joe. Jeff, what I do is this. I don't react. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, you do have that power.
You push somebody, then you pull back. You push them, you pull back.
But when you're on channels where the host is asking you to just pull and don't
right, Jody,
you still do both.
Well, they'll message me behind the scenes. They'll say, "Get him." He'll just say, "Get him," and then I'll just go after him. You know, and that's what.
Did you hear?
No, you don't. But I mean, but it's in other words, when things start.
He's thinking about Joe. That's so fucking funny. Joe, Jeff.
Getting mundane and getting boring and very too vanilla, because a panel has to have excitement constantly. That's where all the clicks and views come in.
No, not necessarily. Yo, listen. I'll say this. Jeff claims that he has a men's mental health channel. All right, let's go with it. So why don't you act like, you know what I mean? Read the fucking room. You know what I mean? Maybe, you know what I mean? Have conversations. It becomes about you, Mike, and it's overbearing, bro. It's too fucking much. Sometimes I don't even want to react to your shit, to tell you the truth. I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't want to react to your shit no more, but since you want to dox people on other channels when I'm not even there, I'm going to keep it pushing.
That's where all the super chats come in. When things are chaos.
They haven't come in here. All your antics and shenanigans and whatever, the sub numbers are going up, but the super chats are not coming in. So
well, they need to.
People are lining up to pay to see it.
No, mind you, let me give you a history, because for those that didn't watch, and I'm pretty sure that you guys have all watched this. So there was a big argument at Sewage Days, right? On that stream, there was Cheez-It up there. There was a couple people. Cap Gun, I think it was. On that stream, he said he told Kane Catharsis, shout out to Kane, that Jeff said that he didn't like him or something like that, along those lines. Mike Kane sends out not a cash app, a super sticker or whatever, saying, "Listen, Mike said this that you said." Jeff kind of ignores it at first, to my surprise. I don't think he wanted to handle that right there, you know what I mean? But I know Kane Catharsis and he wanted to bring it to his attention, if anything, to see if it's true or not. But all right, I'll let it play, and you'll see it. Watch.
A chaos channel, but if you have a chaos, you should have two channels. You should have this channel, which is for mental health.
I thought about doing like a separate membership tier.
You should.
Like a drama tier with members only drama streams.
And dude, we could just rip people to shreds.
But then I'm like, something, even as a Satanist, something tells me not to.
Mike, the only thing you rip is your fucking pants. You rip nothing.
Open that door and let that demon in.
Sure, understand. You know, and the whole thing with me the other night, like I'm baiting people. See, After I left your panel the other night, there was 2 other panels that restreamed you. That whole panel.
I just had to throw that in.
So that's why when I do my little antics, my little fake fits, my little fake anger tantrums, I'm never mad at you, dude. But then
you're always crying wolf because like no one's gonna ever be able to tell if you're you really are in a state that you need to communicate. It's just gonna be another wolf.
There's only one thing I can't guarantee my behavior nightly, but I can guarantee you one thing.
As an adult,
you're an adult. You're an adult. You're an adult. How can you not control your behavior? Explain that. You mental patient. All right, here we go.
Definitely, dude. I enjoyed you trolling me, and I call it light trolling. It's a light. In other words, it's out of love. It's out of joy. You're making fun of somebody, but you're not going past the boundaries.
It hijacks and derails the conversation.
No, but I enjoy it because it shows someone's humor. It shows how funny they are, how witty they are.
There's a time and place for that. We're in the middle of an actual conversation. That's not the time or the place.
I got you.
And I hope that's not that. I mean, I would have answered that.
Jeff, I bring super chats, dude. I always bring super chats to people. Dude, people hate me. It's awesome. It's awesome, dude. They'll pay you. They'll pay you.
No. The super chat was to alert Jeff of something that happened the night before. It wasn't for you. I think if you weren't there, I think Kane would have still sent that super chat. That's what I believe.
He lied. Yeah. If Mike told you last night that I said I didn't like you, he lied.
I never said that. That's just completely nonsense. Kane, stop making things up, dude. Stop listening to the voices in your head. But yeah, I know what you're talking about, Jeff. Yeah. But no, I'm glad you're getting some fry money. Go for it. Because you should be paid for what you do.
Wow.
No, that's what she's talking about. Like, it's not entertaining just to watch people make fun of somebody.
No, it's not. And you know what? Jokes and humor and
I like that girl. I like that young lady, Helena. I think she makes a lot of fucking sense. She brings a sort of reasonable thinking to that panel. You know what I mean? So I like when she speaks. She makes sense. She makes a lot of sense to me. Now, Mike is gonna try to teach her what trolling is, which is really weird because Mike doesn't know how to troll.
Rifting, that's an art. But trolling, any asshole can do. Any asshole can do that.
Super fact.
Let me say it one more time. Any asshole can do that.
Any asshole.
Okay, it's cheap. It's cheap, and it's very Jerry Springer. It's like,
yes,
hey, let's get into a fight. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Anybody can just shoot out, just hurl insults left and right. I don't think, to me, and I want to have the discussion with a couple. I'm trying to invite a couple people up to my panel in the future to talk about trolling and what their idea of trolling is, and just go through it. Me and Vic Ferrari did one last year, and it actually went good. So I would like to have at least 5 people up here, 4 or 5 people, and just talk about the whole trolling situation and what they feel about it. In my view, trolling doesn't have to be hurting insults. You know what I mean? It's clever trolling that really makes me laugh.
All right. Yeah.
But there's a big audience for that.
Okay, well, I don't know what your point is, but I'm just saying my point is
it happens because there's a market for it. Like, there's a huge market for it.
Helena, respectfully, how do you think Jeff went from 4-something to 900? The trolling, the drama sells. It sells. People want to see that. That's what they want to see. That's how channels grow.
Yeah, you know what? You bring drama. You don't bring trolling. You don't bring laughter. You're not you're not too bright. So if anything, you bring the drama with you. I used to say you bring the trolls, but Mikey, you're just a fucking mess, bro. Go seek help. Because that's what you are. You are a drama queen.
I'm just saying that's how they
play. Okay, that's fine.
Hey, Atlanta girl.
Don't try to say that trolling is brilliant. Any moron
it's comedy. Trolling. It's comedy. It's a comedy. It's a free comedy show.
No, it's not comedy. Okay, tell a joke. Tell a joke right now.
Well, the joke is that you're getting so upset about something that's not even, that's just fictitious. This is words on, Helena, this is words on the internet. It's not that serious. You're getting emotionally invested in something that we're just joking around about. We just joke back and forth. That's all we do is joke back and forth.
Look.
But you see me.
I don't drop these links for my health, okay, guys. All right. So hit the like button and subscribe to these channels, man, because they support me. You know what I mean? So I just want to show the love back. All right, guys.
Be trying to save these people. Do you understand, Helena? These people that you're trying to save, they like this kind of stuff. They like this kind of stuff. They like this going back and forth. We live for this. As long as at the end of the day, when we log out and we're still cool the next day.
Hang on. Let me make something clear.
Yeah.
That's not what this channel's supposed to be for.
No, but I'm saying if people troll each other.
Take your channel back, Jeff. Take your motherfucking channel back, man.
And they're still cool the next day.
It's not supposed to be happening here. There's other places for that.
It was just fun.
Like the oasis where people come to get away from all that.
Yeah.
And it's happening here. And that's on me. It's happening here because I'm not being as vigilant about it as I was.
I know, but Jeff, you have to learn how to moderate the trolling to where it's fun trolling, it's light trolling, it's not talking about anybody, not K-wording people, not talking about
what I've seen lately, and
it brings me to a giggle to watch Mikey try to give a channel owner advice about how to run a fucking channel. Oh my God! Listen, Mikey could anybody can open up a channel. Anybody, any one of us, right now can start a new channel. But Mikey's channel, the only difference, Mikey's channel wouldn't have a chat. He couldn't have a chat because he can't handle it.
I agree with Helena about this. It's not fun trolling.
Yeah.
It's not even light trolling. It looks like kids on the playground attacking each other and just
understand. And maybe there needs to be a reset. There needs to be a reset and a new set of rules. And if I was here and you had a new set of rules, I would
listen. You have to abide by fucking rules. Nobody else. I think Jeff doesn't have any complaints unless you're there. Unless you're there, there's no complaints that come into the channel. So learn how to show some respect. How many times have I said that today? Show some respect. All right.
I would adhere to those rules. I would
adhere to the ones we have now.
I would respect.
Adhere. You just said a few minutes ago you can't control yourself.
Oh no, I can control.
You talked about how in control you are of all the other times.
Sure. Yeah. If you don't want a troll channel, then we'll just have conversations and not joke back and forth. We'll do that.
But every time we try that, the trolling starts anyway.
No. But you have to admit, when you have like me and Moose on panel, we're antagonists.
Why are you talking about Moose? Moose is not even there. Why are you caping for him? Why are you glazing another man? Oh, me and Moose. You're just morally bankrupt, man. You're just gone, Mike.
Like to laugh and have fun.
You
just like
Moose should team up.
Yeah.
No,
I've seen it.
No, I've seen it on this channel. It's like I don't have anything. I don't have anything funny to say. So I'm gonna pick on that one person in the corner. And I've seen it. Yeah, it's no, if you think that makes you funny, that doesn't make you funny.
I don't think.
What was that? What was that?
Oh, sometimes he goes on mute.
So, guess what happened there, right? Mike, once again, somebody in the background screams, and Mike, instead of saying, "Excuse me, I have to help somebody. I have to walk away. I'll be right back," or "Let me drop because I got something to do," Mikey goes into sign language mode. Dude, we heard it. Everybody heard it. You don't have to lie about that too, man. So let me play that again.
I think that makes you fat. What was that?
I don't think
that makes you funny. That doesn't make you funny.
I don't think.
Everybody heard it, right? All right, listen, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. What's wrong with it is the way you react to it. You make it known. You bring a spotlight to somebody screaming in the background. Just say, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I got somebody calling me. I'll be right back. You idiot.
You think that makes you funny? That doesn't make you funny.
I don't think.
What was that? What was that?
Oh, sometimes he goes on mute.
That makes you funny. That doesn't make you funny.
I don't think.
And he keeps talking. Look at him. He keeps talking.
What was that?
He's not a good actor. Yo, dude, this guy is not a good actor at all.
What was that?
Oh, sometimes he goes on mute.
Oh, well, anyway, hey, Jeff.
What's up?
Picture two zombies, okay? Picture two zombies. They're eating a clown, okay?
Okay.
Okay, the one clown.
Shout out to Helena for trying to lighten up the mood, you know what I mean?
The one zombie looks to the other zombie and says, "Does this taste funny to you?"
Oh, God.
Thank you, Lana girl.
That's a joke. Okay, but yeah, I don't know, but the people who troll, they just troll. They don't have anything. It's like, oh, I don't have anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna psychologically irritate some person
But
on
it's
panel.
conflict content. It's exactly what you said. Wait, teach me how to handle Mike. Untrackable, you were up here.
Come back on.
You could have told me yourself. Come back up and
I think Untrackable was a real fucking nice guy. You know what I mean? It reminds me of myself when I started on YouTube too. Also, you know what I mean? I was a little hesitant to speak up and point things out that were morally fucked up. You know what I mean? So Untrackable reminds me a lot of myself. Untrackable, what you need to do is just be yourself, man. That's my only. I like Untrackable. He seems like a cool dude. Great panelist and all that. But you said it in chat. When you come up, tell Jeff exactly what you said. Do not backpedal ever. Say what you say what you mean what you say. At the end of the day, nobody's gonna hurt you. Nobody's gonna K you on YouTube. Trust me.
teach all of us. I handle Mike the same way I handle everybody, and in this medium, there's two ways. The default way is through conversation. But there are times when I go to just removing them from the panel. But that's like the backup. That's like the plan B for when conversation doesn't work.
Helena, I really enjoy talking to you, and I think you have a really good spirit, a really good heart. But you have to understand sometimes you have to go a little low to get the numbers up. That's all I was trying.
No, you don't. A lot of channels don't go low. A lot of channels don't cover drama. Okay, and the numbers are off. You know what I mean? Through the roof. So what are you talking about? Does Jeff? What I think, my opinion, yes, Jeff keeps you there because it adds an extra layer, if anything, for his channel. There's nothing wrong with that.
You said because people come for the circus. That's what they come for. Now, if Jeff doesn't want that,
No. There's not supposed to be a circus here for them to come for. They come for mental health. They come for discussion.
Well, I don't know about the mental health, man. I don't know. I wouldn't listen. If I knew somebody that needed help, okay, a man that needed some help, and I had to recommend him a channel to watch. I'm sorry, Jeff, for the mental health. No, I wouldn't send him to your channel because it's not about mental health. I'm sorry, it's just not. You know what I mean? So, not that I'm not slamming your channel. I'm not telling people not to go. I'm just saying this is not a men's mental health topics that you're doing. I don't know.
Topics, conversation, that kind of stuff. This is not supposed to be the circus channel that people come for. That started when you started coming again.
Rosary necklace goes against the Catholic Church.
So they might go to other channels for that reason. But this is not supposed to be. That's not supposed to be why they come to this channel.
Hold up. Somebody sent me a clip. Where's that clip at? Where Mike gets up and shows the rosary. Mr. B, do I have that? I think I do. Let me check.
See, Plasma leaves when the circus gets here.
Well, I will give you.
I'd rather have a channel that Plasma wants to sit through than circus people.
Jeff, I just want you to be. I want you to be the most. I care about you. I want you to be the most successful channel on YouTube. I sometimes we get a little.
I don't want to be as successful.
All right, you want me to pause that because it was just recommended. Somebody. All right, let me play this real quick. This is pretty fast. I'll go back to that.
Needs to become an actual Catholic, unless you're baptized. And if you're not baptized,
I thought you just had to be baptized.
Well, yes, but it's a ceremony when you're not a child. It's a different thing. You have to go.
Shout out to Combat Wombat.
Yeah, that's a rosary. So it's actually a rosary. So you can go screw yourself. But
yeah, shout out to Proby too.
Fact check.
Yeah,
just got fact checked.
Yeah, look, there. Hold on. Let me go up.
Here
you go. Because I know who that is.
No, he'd know better than any of us.
That's a rosary. See, that's a rosary.
Ooh, somebody just got checked.
This guy don't got it all together. Listen, if anything, people always clown it might be because of his boobs. And listen, we get older, things start to hang, and I've been telling Mike for the longest. Yes, yours are unusually longer than most. I don't know. You got the orangutan going, you know what I mean? What do? You point the fucking camera at your boobs, bro. What are you doing, bro?
That's a rosary. That's a rosary. And it was blessed. It was actually blessed by a bishop.
What, the rosary or the titties?
That's a rosary. See, that's a rosary.
I can't free.
Somebody just got checked.
That's a rosary.
That's too funny.
That's a rosary.
So, it holds a lot of weight, in the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
And my son, he was.
Shout out to the editing. Yes, Mr. V. I love that type of editing. Shout out to Combat Wombat. He's on it.
He was always battling, what do I believe in? I don't believe in God. And it was up to him to make his own decision. And then he ended up saying, yes, I want to be a Roman Catholic like you, Dad. And that's what he did. And I love him. He's great. And what he told me is this. He said, church gives him peace. It gives him peace in his complicated life.
It goes Mikey with the oversharing, okay? Those private conversations you have with your son should stay with you. That should be precious moments that you're sharing with the YouTube crowd that doesn't like you in general. You know what I mean? So what's going to happen? They're going to use that story against you. I will recommend and ask people not to, because it is about his son, but this idiot that doesn't get it. Do not share stories like that. Those are intimate moments that you should not be telling people about.
Yeah, it gives him peace. So I'm so proud of him for taking that step, because a lot of people are afraid to take that step because you have to submit. Remember, when you give in to God, you have to submit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Submit, get on your knees. Yeah, you have to get on your knees and submit.
Listen, I don't know about the get on your knees. He said this before, and he's been calm for it. Yes, some people get on their knees, but not necessarily.
For that welcome shift.
But it was insane. And then, I don't know, flat on her face under the desk. It's like, God, jeez. It's nobody knows what a functioning alcoholic. That's actually a thing, and they don't. Nobody knows what that is.
I think we have a few of them around here.
All right, this is the very next channel. I got distracted. So this is the Helena Treco. Mike, let me go back to that one. You guys might want to finish watching that. All right.
What's up, Trek?
So let me finish this just for you guys. I don't want to leave anything.
Everybody, and in this medium, there's two ways. The default way is through conversation. But there are times when I go to just removing them from the panel. But that's like the backup. That's like the plan B for when conversation doesn't work.
Helena, I really enjoy talking to you, and I think you have a
shout out to Mike Cerrone got side. Mike is on. Yeah, see, he's been going on a marathon non-stop, especially with CT. CT does really long live streams, so I don't know when Mike gets a break, man. I honestly think that, and I'm not trolling at all. I honestly think really think that Mike should really take a break and just, you know what I mean, and come back when he's ready, if anything, if that's even possible.
A really good spirit, a really good heart. But you have to understand, sometimes you have to go a little low to get the numbers up. That's all I was trying to say. You said, because people come for the circus. That's what they come for.
I'm sorry, guys. Let me forward this because I already played this. All right.
Jeff, I just want you to be. I want you to be the most. I care about you. I want you to be the most successable channel on YouTube. Sometimes we get a little.
I don't want to be a successful circus troll channel. I want to be a successful.
Good evening, twat.
I got you. So I will stop. I will completely stop. You want to see a change in me? I'll do it for you. It'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind.
You've done this before. You pretend.
If you want the real me, I'll do it.
I want to hear from Untrackable about.
What? Please go ahead.
Dealing with you, control.
Shout out to twat.
Untrackable.
So do you think? So do you think the implement of Starlink is basically human androids? Basically a computer that
I don't usually get to say that, so I take my moment to say shout out to twat.
That runs a human brain is basically an android, right? It's a computer that actually dictates your brain function.
Hello, is anybody home?
Wait, what? Is that in the fine print?
Yeah, so Starlink. So Elon Musk's Starlink. It's a computer chip in your mind that makes you smart.
I think I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He got corrected. It's not Starlink. It's something else. I think Mr. B can help you with this one.
Smarter, but it dictates your behavior and what you do and the decisions that you make. So isn't that an android? Isn't that like a beginning of an android? A computer's thinking for you.
I thought it was like internet provider or something, like it boosted your signal. I didn't know they implanted something. What the fuck?
There it is, Neuralink. Yeah. All right.
It's in your brain. The chip they put in your brain. They actually put a chip in your brain.
I think it's synonymous with like
he's a cyborg.
Because if you have a chip in your brain that can read the markets and do all these things, well, as long as you're successful with that thing in your head,
yes,
you're good to go.
Yes, twat.
However, you know,
Mama called for Mikey, wherever that is. Mama, I don't know. I can't tell who. Listen, I did it. I was speaking to somebody, and it made sense to me. And I'm not going to talk about it. You know what? I'm not going to go into that because I don't want to go. I don't want to say things that are just, you know, sound kind of intrusive. You know what I mean? I don't want to go there. But that lady screaming, whoever she is, God bless her, and I hope that she's getting the care that she said that she deserves. Okay.
If you put fake tits on, and then
next
thing you know,
going on,
like,
Jake?
hey, all these successful people will want to like have you on their arm. So what are we talking about here?
My bad. It's Neuralink. My bad. It's Neuralink, not Starlink. My bad. Starlink is the internet.
No, I think Mike can use a couple chips. You know what I mean, to help him out. You know what I mean? Maybe a personality chip. Take out the old one, replace it. You know what I mean, or something. Because
Neuralink is the thing in your brain. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Okay, what kind of chip can you put in your tits? Because I feel like we're
now I want to defend shit. I want to defend her. I don't think she was talking about Mike. She said something funny, but I'm gonna rewind it. I don't think it was meant for Mike though.
Okay, what kind of chip can you put in your tits? Because I feel like we're
Well, I don't have any tits, but yeah, it's been proven. I've been on camera. I've been on camera thousands of times. I don't have any.
He got in his feelings. He's not even. She's trying to tell him. Listen, I wasn't even speaking to you, but Mike always gets offended about his boobs. Let the woman talk. Maybe you'll find out that it wasn't even about you.
I'm actually in very good condition. I'm actually in very good shape. So yeah, I guess that's your little potty humor, but no, it's not there. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, he's in good shape.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. If this is your way, listen. Jeff said he doesn't want trolling. If you want me to troll you, I'll troll you. But we're not trolling tonight.
If I don't want
not
trolling,
doing
why
that
are you going to troll her?
I didn't even say
because he's talking about my tits.
Yeah, he's in great shape. Round. Listen, I don't know why you so hung up on your fucking looks. You're getting older. You don't go to the gym, so you know what I mean. Things are gonna happen. You know what I mean. You're gonna get older. Things are gonna. You know what I mean. What the fuck, Mike?
She's asking me what trips are in my tits. She's asking me.
So
what the fuck?
That's a troll.
I thought you were the big bad.
That's a troll. See, I control that. I control that.
Jeff even trolling that. I thought you were the big bad master troll.
I control back, Jeff.
Mike,
No problem.
Mike, why don't you drop off the panel and rewind and listen to what actually transpired? My comment was not directed at you. I didn't even have you in mind. Untrackable brought up fake tits.
Right. You shift. I know what you're doing. Stop.
No,
stop.
you don't. I'm explaining it to you, and you're trying to kill me.
All right. I don't know what's floating on the screen. I just looked up. Let me go up a little bit.
What's up, Helena? Shift, you can come back.
I can maybe go back a little. Well, okay, maybe not. It's all over the place. Okay.
So we've had great
Yes, she is.
Oh,
Yes,
there it is
Shift,
again.
you're not funny. You're strange. You're cringe. You're cringe.
What's up, Helena? Shift, you can come back.
So I think what happened was Shift left. Or you didn't get dropped, did you? Oh, Jeff kicked him off. No, okay. All right. I didn't think he kicked you off though. All right, let's move on to the next. Okay, we've listened. Okay, let's go to this one.
But it was insane. And then, I don't know, flat on her face under the desk. It's like, God.
All right, this is
Jeez. It's just, nobody knows what a functioning alcoholic, that's actually a thing. And they don't nobody knows what that is now.
I think we have a few of them around here. Or seem to.
Well, yeah, it was just
Jax,
crazy.
did you grow up Jehovah's Witness? Because they don't do any of that stuff either.
Yeah, when it comes to that, like, it's tough. I was there when I was younger, the functioning alcoholic.
Yeah,
but emotions took over, and I overdid myself, and the truth came out to everybody. It's kind of a very public thing. So, I still, I don't drink. I don't drink at work. Hey, I just a 60-something man that's just working till he collects his retirement.
All right, so that's the end of that one. So let me get to this one. I'm trying to move it
And
along.
Jeff, have you noticed that people are getting more and more brazen? Like they're getting more and more wild. People don't care anymore. And I think we were talking about this on a different panel, a different stream. I think because
Mike had a what? A tits fit.
The justice system is so lackadaisy now. People feel more empowered or more emboldened to commit crimes because they think they're going to get a slap on the wrist. Remember when we were young?
I saw you on a clip of you on CTs.
That's a little harsh. John Gafui. Shout out to Untracker.
Racist.
No, I'm not racist.
Yes, Mike.
No.
Oh my God.
It was a troll. We're trolling each other.
Oh yeah, this is an interesting one because I have Mike saying a couple racist remarks, and Jeff just told him, and I'm gonna rewind this so you can watch that he actually saw Mike saying some racial stuff at CT. So And he goes, no. But I'm going to show you afterwards.
By the way, I saw you on a clip of you on CT's being racist.
No, I'm not racist.
Yes,
Oh, no.
No.
Like, oh my
No.
God.
It was a troll. We're trolling each other. We're trolling each other.
Okay, well,
yes. It's a troll.
When is it a troll to say racist things? It's not a troll. It isn't a troll. Obviously, I'm speaking to adults. You understand what I'm going with that, right? It isn't a troll, Mike. That's your excuse. You're a fucking liar, okay? Your SCTs, which is a channel that talks down to black and brown people, okay? Uncle Tom type shit. And you're over there taking advantage of the situation and hurling insults about big lips and stuff like that. So, and I've seen you do it, so you can't deny it.
Troll. I'm not racist, dude, at all. At all. You talking about the old guy Thomas? Oh yeah, I was trolling.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. We do it on purpose. CT says this. CT says things worse than I do. He's trolling people.
But CT's black. He's black. He can do that. You shouldn't be using the N-word. You shouldn't be talking about black people and big lips and anything like that. You're off the hook, bro.
We're just getting reactions out of people. Just reactions. Just reaction stuff. No. I pulled them pretty good. I got them really upset. It was funny.
Yeah, of course. You're being racist. That man's going to be upset.
It's all for content. It's just content stuff.
I should know that by now.
Yeah. It's just a troll channel. Yeah. But I have love for everybody.
What's up,
But that particular guy, that particular older man.
Vic, that's a question I've been asking myself for the longest, Quick. Shout out to Quick Vic. He looks oily, doesn't he? He looks oily. He needs a you gotta put that man through a whole car wash. You know what I mean, or something. You gotta hose him down. You know what I mean, with lots of soap and disinfectant, less oil, some shit. Yeah, he needs to throw all away that clothes. He needs to burn all that fucking clothes. That probably when he takes it off, it probably it's so stiff. You know what I mean? From wearing week after week. Mike, take a shower.
And is extremely racist. He says the most racist things. If you ever watched him on other, he's racist. Yeah. But anyway, CT let me loose on him, and I ripped him. I ripped him apart.
Because CT lets you do it. Is it right, Mike? Is it right? Yeah, I can blame CT for maybe. Well, no, I can't even blame him because you don't have to do it. You don't have to say racist things because the channel owner kind of approves of it. You know what I mean? So there you go.
So it is what it is. But go ahead.
He's greasy. All right.
What's she saying?
What do we have?
Why are y'all coming in here promoting other people's channels?
Yeah, man, that's rude.
To this, she doesn't seem like she's spurging. She doesn't seem like she's doing anything that would draw.
I have no idea what this is.
Audience. 85
What's she saying?
About
why are y'all coming in here promoting other people's channels?
Yeah, man, that's rude.
To this, she doesn't seem like.
Is it that rude to promote other channels? I don't know. I don't seem to mind. You know what I mean? I think when you put that energy out there, it comes back to you. You know what I mean? So I'm for promoting other channels. I don't know what she was talking about. German lady here. I haven't really watched this video. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. So we're gonna watch it together, I guess.
She doesn't seem like she's doing anything that would draw a mass audience.
There's a lot of speculation that says the German lady is a German.
Oh no, German lady has an audience. Don't get it fucked up, Jeff. Don't say things you're gonna regret later. She has an audience. Yes,
dude. It's speculation. It's speculation. I don't know it to be true, but yeah, I don't know. Could be trans. I don't know.
This person came out of nowhere. I don't even know who she is.
You're just repeating shit, Mike. You were with German lady on Joe's to the fucking end. What are you talking about, Mike? You're such a hypocrite, bro. You sat next to that lady for days on end, and now you're talking shit about her. Well, that's what you do. Wow, why am I so surprised, right?
Obviously, everybody's going to watch it.
This person goes back to the Vegas Valley days. She used to come up in Vegas Valley with us. I've known her for years.
Who trans?
Hey, what's up, Eddie?
Conrad, why don't you come up and suck on my dick a little bit?
Wow. That's what I want on my panel. Somebody just blurting shit out like that.
Comrade, dude, I should just start exposing who these people really are. Dude, I know who these people are with their stupid sock accounts. They have the same stupid sock accounts over and over again.
We were having a pleasant conversation. I don't want to do the trolling stuff tonight.
It's just hilarious. But no, the German
from that.
Is it a wild German lady appears? Is that what the thing?
Hey Perry, I want to do something. I'm going to take your wrench, okay, Perry, and I'm going to give you a I'm gonna give you a managing, okay? So write something in the chat, and I'm gonna promote you, okay?
Yes, because if we might be talking about a different person.
That's the link that they sent me when they said.
Yeah, I didn't click on it. Yeah.
They said we're going.
Write something in the chat, Perry.
Because the one I'm talking about, she has red hair, like red hair, and looks masculine. Comrade, you sound like you're under the influence of something, man. You need some help, bro, because you don't make any sense.
Welcome to the team,
you type in chat, comrade, if you can hear me, when you type in chat, you misspell everything you say. I love holding a door for somebody. I love saying, "Hey, how's your day going?" People are just like, "I hate you." Yeah, I hope
maybe
you die.
they see you from YouTube.
Yeah. No, they don't. No one. To answer Notlaw's question, you can never wear me down. I am unbreakable. Unbreakable. I'm untrollable. So, but
you break down every night. Well, you break down every time you are on a panel. You break down. You show your vulnerabilities. You know what I mean? You show the world that you're a fucking sissy. Okay, you're a sissy boy. Okay, I can't even call you a man at this point, bro. I'm starting to wonder about you.
But Notlaw is if you choose to secede to people's weak comments, that's up to you. See, when I get upset, I'm just trolling back. It doesn't bother me. This stuff does not bother me.
Well,
it's not.
Here's the problem I'm having. There's no other conversation to fill the void. So until we get
$50, Gen X joke, really? Damn, that's gonna be hurt my pockets. I need that for StreamYard.
A better conversation going.
You got it.
He's kind of stuck trolling.
Yeah.
Going 24/7 is cutting people off. We were all talking here, so that I'm gonna go here. Just saying, your microphone is cutting other people off.
Actually, it's not, Sai. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're listening or hearing, but I'm not. That's not happening. But I was one of the first people that I knew that had web TV. Web TV was before my. You get in the chat rooms and you'd meet people and you give people your phone number. They call you on the phone. I tell you one thing. Web TV got me a lot of you know what? Got me a lot of poon.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shoot, man. I was slaying it back in my 20s. Shoot. I was throwing that spear left and right.
You were bouncing them boobies on women's heads. Did you have those boobies back then? You probably did. I don't know. Maybe you're different in that way. You probably had those boobies for a while. Let me show that picture again of Mikey, a back shot. Well, let me not say that. Not a back shot, but Mikey from behind. I can't even say that. Pause, super pause. So this is Mikey from behind. So to me, he looks like somebody that has that high ass. You know what I mean? This doesn't look like a glass figure. He's more like a gallon. You know what I mean? Which is, I say, there's nothing wrong with it. But don't claim that you're this fucking Adonis. That's your problem, Mike. You're not in shape, Mike.
Back in my 20s, man, it was crazy.
You know what's scary? You look gay as fuck.
Alan, you're so bad, dude. Jeff looks like he had a gay eye exam.
That was funny.
Mike's microphone is picking up the ball scratching. There is a fucking noise that kind of drives you crazy sometimes, and I think it comes from Mike's. It comes from his fucking from his square. It does. It comes from him, and I've seen Jeff tell people to mic down, and it's always Mike, and he always says no, but it's not me. No, it's you, bro. Fix whatever you got. It's driving people crazy.
Oh no! I remember running out of toilet paper like in my 20s and having to use paper towels.
He's shaped like a weevil. Weevils wobble, but they don't fall down.
And you should never flush paper towels down your toilet because they'll clog your toilet. Oh, what a nightmare, dude. What a nightmare. In other words, when you poop and you wipe it with a dry towel, all right, this is allegedly, when you wipe it with a dry towel, you still have a little bit of fecal matter left.
Why? This is not even an interesting conversation. You're talking about wiping your ass. Dude, you're nasty. Get a life.
Around your area. So the dude wipes remove that matter. Well, the problem is that when you get older, your poops get messier. You don't have clean poops when you get old.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
So yeah,
don't go into detail, but talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah. So in other words, when you get older, you eat different things, and you're not as cleanly as you were in your teens. But no, the whole paradigm, and these are things these do.
Wait, maybe at 80 it changes because I'm 55. I have, I haven't seen no changes. I don't want to go down that road. I don't want to talk about that. That's obviously a conversation that it's not nice for a panel. People don't want to talk about that stuff, Mikey.
Wipes. I think it's like a multi-million-dollar company. Jeff, you got to keep it clean, man. If someone's going to toss the salad, Jeff, it's got to be clean.
Hey, Brian, just in discussion. What's going on, Brian?
You don't think I know all that?
Jeff, are you the gay Terminator? Just be honest with us. Are you the gay Terminator?
I'm going to be more honest than that.
Not Alan, not I'll be back. He'll be in your back. I'll be in your back. Come on.
Ryan, he said riot. Ryan says, wait a second, I'll join you. The topic is about wiping. It's over, Ryan.
Dude, this conversation is so gay, it's ridiculous.
You made it. Not even started it. It was your entire whole conversation.
Ryan.
None of us had anything else to say about
Jeff,
it.
I promise you, Jeff, I swear to everything, you're not going to turn me, Jeff. No matter how hard you try, you're not going to turn me.
I like you just where you are. Believe me.
I'm joking. You know what's really cool? When gay and straight people can hang out and there's no tension, there's no weirdness. Like I feel totally comfortable. I don't feel weird. I don't feel angry. But a lot of straight people, they rebel against people that are gay.
You feel weird in the bushes at night.
No. But I think hear me out, Jeff. Hear me out. I think the people, Jeff and Alan, I think the people that get upset and get angry are hiding something within themselves. I feel totally.
That's a great Hong Kong Fooey. Yes, I agree with you 100%. If you're having sex, you should be able to maybe, and not if you're married, you shouldn't talk about, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's not a professional. He shouldn't be talking about something he's not doing. That's what I'm getting to. Mike, you get none, okay? Punani says no to you. Okay? I don't see you getting laid, bro. Not in the bushes. Not in the shrubs. Not in the shrubbery with the cats and the squirrels and the insects.
Totally comfortable. Dude, I'm talking to a gay man with antlers on. It's no problem. And I'm talking to Alan. Alan's blowing me kisses in the background. Alan's blowing me kisses in the private chat. Agmatic, just real quick. Agmatic, don't talk about my son, please. All right? Thank you. That's all I wanted to say. Just don't talk about my son.
It's a troll called Agmatic.
Oh, hang on, Mike. You were talking about Kane's hillbilly children on the panel. So now
he doesn't have kids. He doesn't have.
It turns out he does.
He does?
Yeah.
Yes, you moron. Yes. How many times did he tell you that?
Kane's got 2 kids.
Oh, nice. I have 2 kids because you have to clip their nails because they'll get ingrown. You have to clip their nails.
Can we take 30 seconds of silence for Teddy that we have lost?
Yeah,
and we've lost.
Cy, honestly, dude, I don't want to turn on you. It's really not funny. It's not funny, dude. But you could do what you want to do, dude. It's really not funny, but it's all good. Yeah, it's not funny, but I'm not gonna get upset. It's not funny because I don't take you seriously. I don't take you seriously. So it's all good. You could do whatever you want. Jeff, I won't do it. Jeff, I could obliterate this guy like Hiroshima, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Well, no, you had such
won't do it.
Hiroshima
won't do it. I could literally
take you seriously.
Teddy, you'd be dust. You'd be dust in the atmosphere if I release on you. I'm gonna leave you alone, Teddy. I'm just gonna leave you alone. Yeah, Cy, let me ask you a question. Cy, are you ever sober?
Release the Kraken. Yo, listen. Subscribe to shout out to Prairie. Shout out to Proby. I'm sorry, Mike's Chronicles. So subscribe to Mike's Chronicles, man. Prairie's been dropping some videos over there too. And shout out to Combat once again.
Do you ever not be drunk? I'm just asking. Are you ever sober? Because every time I'm asking you respectfully. Because every time I talk to you, you sound like a sloppy drunk.
Question, Mike. You can call your drunk, you can go all that. You just answer the question. You probably tried for years to get a YouTube channel, and you've got like 4 people in, maybe. You're really dominating.
Yeah, Sai, I don't bring you. Sai, you're right. I don't bring anybody to anyone's channels. You're right. I'm a complete loser. I'm not popular at all. Yeah, no one knows who I am.
Well, at least you know. At least you know that. You know what I mean? Yes. You just perfect, Mike. Just keep that up. Keep that up.
There's not dozens of channels about me. Yeah, Sai, you're exact. Because I think people come to see Sai. I think they come to see him, not me.
I doubt that. And you're the one shouting loser. I didn't say loser.
I didn't say loser. I never said that. What the fuck are you talking?
Oh yeah, that Mike does not own that house. Okay, take my word for it. Mike does not own that house. Okay, that's his. Those are his parents' house.
Talking about, dude. Sai, are you okay, dude? Do you need a 51? You know what a 5150 is? You know what a 5150 is, Sai?
That's what you need, right?
It's so hard for me not to troll, dude. It's so hard.
It's so hard. Yeah. So hard. You creepy Mikey.
It'd be so easy. God, it'd be so easy.
The troll side. Remember, you have the good side too. Good.
Sai. Oh no! I've seen Sai's cam slip. He's been celibate for quite a long time. He's been celibate for quite a long time.
All right. Well, this is not that.
Yeah, you're gonna get a hernia doing that, Mike. You know what I mean? You pushing without having to want to push. Sound like a pregnant woman. Stop it.
This is not the rest of the night. So
all right, it's all good. It's all good.
All right.
Very light. Very light.
Come on, that Mike.
It's quick.
Oh, hang on, Jeff. What if I had a disability that was causing the way I talk? What would you say now?
What is that called? Is that called being British?
Actually, that guy. What's his name? Teddy. Teddy is trying to tell him something. Why are you laughing at the way I talk? I could be disabled, but Mikey just glazes right over it. You know what I mean? Right over his fucking head. So, do I suspect that guy probably had? I think because he said it, he might have some type of a speech impediment or whatever. You know, just like me. Sometimes.
Disability being British? Is that your disability?
Being drunk is not a disability.
Sai, is your disability called Guinness? Is it called Guinness disability? Go throw up in a bucket and be quiet, dude. Let's go throw up in a bucket real quick.
Hold up. I might have a special guest. Yes. Damn, I missed this motherfucker. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The Quick Man,
player.
Quick Vic.
What up, player?
What's up, player? All right, let me fix your mic. Fix your mic.
You fix it.
I got you. Hold up. Was it the echo? Say something.
Yeah, it's the echo.
Okay, you good. What's up, Quick Vic? What's going on, my brother? How you been doing, man?
I was in the hospital, dog.
Oh man, tell me about it. What's up?
I hit a guardrail at 85 miles an hour.
Crashed my
bike, broke.
Ah, shit!
Yeah.
I told you get rid of that thing, bro. That thing, bro.
Broke my hand, broke my hip, got fucked up, man.
Wow.
Had to
How
go through
yeah,
rehabilitation, fucking walking, all that bullshit.
but are you up and about? Or are you not fully recovered yet? I guess.
No, I'm not fully recovered, not even close, but I'm walking.
When did this happen? How long ago?
March 5th.
March 5th. Okay, this has been a while then. That's why I probably haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I ain't been around.
Yeah.
I have not been around.
How do you do with fuck, man? I know you're working on the other thing. How did you do? It must have been horrible in the hospital, bro.
Yeah, it was horrible, man. I had to deal with the pain.
Yeah.
But I'm still sober.
You're still sober. Listen, I applaud you. Yes, sir. W's in the chat for Quick Vic. Still sober, man. I missed you, brother.
A little over a year.
That's beautiful, man.
I'm doing good.
Beautiful, bro.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Absolutely. No, you sound good, bro. You sound good. You look good. I already saw you backstage.
Yeah. How you How you been?
I'm okay, bro. I'm okay, man. Chilling, going along, bro. You know what I mean? Day at a time.
I don't have an
But it's good.
avatar, do I?
No, you don't. But it's really good to see
How
you,
do I
quick,
do
bro.
that?
I didn't call you
Yeah.
because I didn't. The last time I tried to call you, I think your number was I think your phone was off or something. So and that was a while. That was a couple months ago. So, and I didn't want to keep bugging you because I knew you were, doing your thing. So I didn't want to intrude in your privacy or anything like that. So, but
Yeah. It's all right.
I'm
No
glad.
big deal. You can call.
I'm
You
glad.
can call me anytime, dog.
You it's still the same number?
My iPhone's off right now, but I got the other
Oh,
number. Yeah.
well, I don't have the other number. That's
I
the
got the.
thing. You
You
got
got my
you have?
Android number.
Do I? I don't think so. I got one number for you, bro.
Oh, I'll call you with the other number then.
Yeah, call me with the other number. Yes, exactly. Yeah,
I will.
but
I will.
it's good to hear from you, bro. It really is. I think who was it? Honeybees was asking for you. I don't know if you spoken to her. A couple people were asking for
Yeah.
you. Big Ferrari.
Yeah. She went live. She went live earlier. I popped in. She was
Okay,
happy
that's
to
what's up.
hear from me.
Yeah, you got a lot of people that care for you, Vic. You know what I mean? Believe it or not, as
Yeah.
people
That's
want to
what's
fake
up,
the
man.
funk that this and that and the other, but at the end of the day, people are really pulling for you. You know what I mean? They want you to make a quick recovery, especially with your injuries and stuff. But I'm gonna keep you in my prayers, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That's dope.
Always,
Yeah.
brother. You want to stay up here and
I'm gonna
watch some
become.
videos with me? Go ahead, say something. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm gonna become a what do you call it? A HB, like a what the fuck is it called?
Like a counselor?
BHT, behavioral health. No, yeah. Well, I'm gonna be not a counselor, but I'm gonna be working in like rehabs as a tech,
Dude, that's
like
great,
driving
bro.
people.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's a good job, bro. You know what I mean?
it's a great job.
It's a
Great
great
job.
job. You kind of just push people. You just like take people around and pick up people and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, babysit,
Yeah, babysit
babysit
exactly.
grown-ups and shit. Like people,
Yeah.
like YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
I just like you too. You're right.
Dude, Mike, if Mike's listening, Mike, you're a fucking dirtbag for real, man.
Did you see the doc?
He
See,
needs to, that dude.
this is what he does, dude. I'm not somebody. Obviously, somebody's gonna send me stuff. I redacted my full name. I don't really care. People know my name. But this is what he does on another channel because he thinks it's me trolling. So he just doxes me. This is like the third time he's done that.
He's pathetic, bro. He really is. Like, I mean, people want to stay on YouTube and all that, but when you got family over, dog, and I see your old lady, whoever that old lady is, walking in the background, and I mean, and he's high on something, Angel. I can tell when somebody's using, bro. You hear me, Angel?
Oh, okay. I froze for a second, bro. My bad. I had that fat back up there. You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. You hear me?
Yeah, it froze for a second. Listen, YouTube has been messing up for the last 4 hours. Before I went live, it was something I had a message, email saying that YouTube was acting up. So this is Mikey's fatback. Did you see his fatback?
No, not until just now. Damn,
Yeah,
son.
he's big. He's bigger than me, bro. And you know how big I am. Plus,
Holy
hey, I've lost a
shit.
lot of weight, by the way. But we'll talk about that later.
Not
But
me.
dude, I'm not that big, bro. Hand to God, you seen me. I'm not that big. So, but my point is, that's how God made you. Deal
Yeah.
with it, bro. Stop saying that you're this judo master that you know what I mean. You're looking like Van Damme back in the day type shit. You know what I mean? Stop claiming that, and people will
Yeah,
start
he's
making
not
fun of you.
that, bro. I'm 185 pounds now.
Ooh,
I
gain some
gained
weight. That's
some
what's
weight.
up. Yeah, that's a good thing, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
Well, I'm not able to exercise. I haven't been able to exercise in a couple months.
Hey, everything in time. You gotta
Fucking heat.
heal. You gotta heal from your injuries first and all that, and you know what I mean. You get back to it. You always been in good health, if anything. You know what I mean. You never been out of shape. So as far as I can remember, so You should bounce back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I will. But dude, I was saying, like, Mike got issues, bro. He stays on YouTube. When he says his son comes over, he's got the old lady walking in the background, and he's screaming at people on Dave's panel, looking stupid. Like,
I
give
seen
that
that.
shit up, dog. I'm glad I gave that shit up, man. That shit was pathetic, Angel. I would never act like my old self, bro. Never.
You know, Mike is a local. You're right there with Dave. It's like so idiotic to go troll somebody when you're right beside him. You're equal probably as Dave. You're in the same league as Dave. So you trolling him, yeah, it becomes a shit show. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny, to tell you the truth.
I got more respect for Dave than I do him, to be honest. And I don't even
I don't like either of them. I don't really like either of them for my own reasons. Individually, I don't like them for different things.
Nope.
But yeah, but it makes for great content. I'm not gonna pull anything from there, but I think Kane Catharsis covered that. I think if I'm not wrong, but I don't usually cover Dave shit. You know, I try to stay away from that. You know how I feel about that. But let's play some of this and get some laughs in. It's gonna be some
in a little bit.
Yeah, it stays as long as you can, brother. I'm gonna go into some other stuff after this video. All right.
All right, bro.
All right, let's go.
I'm recovering for axoplasty surgery. That was jaw and my neck.
Side, you say an assoplasty? He said an assoplasty.
No, he didn't say an assoplasty.
Who here has ever shopped for a butt plug? Let's start with Alan.
I actually bought anal beads as well. and I bought shit.
Right. And if you're asking me if I ever have, I would say no because I might like it. So no, I have to stay away from that.
Okay.
No, to answer your question, Brian, no, he doesn't come over here for shit. Hell no. He stays away from me like I'm the plague or something. He's afraid. I think he's really afraid of me. If anything, he jumps up on any other panel, goes to Sewage Days, goes here, goes there, but he won't make a pit stop here because he knows what's coming to him. You know what? Even Vic Ferrari tried to reach out to him to have a one-on-one with him, but it is what it is, man. I don't need him. You know what I mean? I really don't. But I don't need him to trash up my channel either. Say because Mike will do some type of shit like he'll come up and say the N-word 30 times because he's known to do that to try to take my channel down. So I think it's best to leave it like it is. You know what I mean? But if he ever wants to come up and join me, he can if he wants to.
Let me tell you something. It's like smoking cigarettes or smoking crack. You might start liking it. You just got to stay away. You got to stay away. So listen, Alan, for any straight man listening, say no to the butt plug. Say no to crack. Say no to cocaine. Say no to smoking cigarettes, and say no to the butt plugs. Just if you get into butt plugs, you turn into Jeff. You start wearing antlers.
Wow. Damn. I don't know about that comment.
You look like a sexy lumberjack.
I'm going to do this. How do you know? Like, why is liking it a bad thing? So what if you discover that you like it?
All right.
Release the gimp. I think if anybody's a gimp, it's Cy. I think you're undercover brother, Cy. I think you really want, a little bit of action, a little bit of something going on back there.
Wow, he's making fucking funny noises. Oh, yo, shout out to Quick Vic. He just dropped.
Cy, let me ask you a question, Cy. A straight up question. So when you are getting banged in the ass, do you say, give me some more dick, governor?
Hey,
you say that?
Mike.
No. You just apologize for having a disrespect for Mike and his pet.
No.
That's what this is about?
What animals Mike has sex with is his business.
Hey, hang on.
Just leave him. Let's rip him.
No, both of you. I just need a timeout from all of that.
Like with me, I'm sure you can tell I'm not tooting my own horn, dude. Anywhere I work, dude, I'm always at the top because I have so much energy. It's unbound energy, and I'm willing to help anybody, talk to anybody, do whatever, dude. I was a manager somewhere, and the janitor was sick. the guy that cleans the floors. I went and cleaned the bathrooms. That's not beneath me.
No, that was your job. You clean toilets because listen, if you don't have a cleaner toilet, you wouldn't do it. It's not, especially if you're not paying you for it, right? Who would clean the toilet just because the janitor is he's sick and home? Let me grab this fucking brush and let me go clean toilets. Cause who does that? I think it was your job, Mike. Or this whole story is bullshit.
It's not. I will do anything it takes. Jeff, I'm going to tell you this real quick. I'm not going to say where it was, but I worked for a company and I was there as a sales manager. Okay. And this guy hired his son to be like a production manager, and his son is a moron. And his son just started mucking everything up. I stood up and was like, yo, dude, your son is really messing things up. And he's like, well, you know what? I'll pick my son over you. So I end up leaving the company.
No. You started complaining and you were jealous of the son and you said something stupid to the son and they fired you. They canned your dumb ass for going at the boss's son. See, I see that through that story. I know Mikey well enough to read through those fucking blurry little lines that he puts out there.
2 weeks and I left the company. Check this out. His son.
Yeah, Brian, a couple days ago.
Stealing from the company and was fired. Then the guy tries to call me saying, hey, would you come back and work for me? I said, no, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't have a problem if it's a small company, a mom and pop or something like that.
Why is Kane so angry? Is he ever happy?
He didn't say anything.
Kane, why are you so angry, Kane? Where's Kane? Is he in the chat? I've never seen Kane quite angry. I mean, losing it. That dude doesn't get angry. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah.
You're instigating. I guess you get in the backstage again.
So, Alan, my first kiss was in my parents' house in Far Rockaway, Queens. That was my first kiss. I want to say I was 11. We dated. Her name was Grace.
What was his name?
Gracie, her name was Gracie, and she was actually Puerto Rican, and she was 13 and I was 11. And we dated, if you want to call it dating. I don't know. You don't date at 11, 12.
Oh, damn, Mr. V. I forgot to load that one, Mr. V. Damn. I'll have it for you next time. But you just, thank you, Mr. V. But I forgot. I completely forgot. Yeah, I'll have it next time, though, Mr. V.
12 years old.
That was like what?
Yeah.
Like fifth, sixth grade?
Yeah, we just kissed a lot. That's it. We just kissed a lot, and that was it. She'd come over, hang out, and then my mom would go in the kitchen. We'd have a kiss or something like that. But it was just kissing. That's all it was.
At 11, though? Come on, 11? I was still into Tonka toys at 11. I don't know.
Just kissing. That's all it was. So I had a lot of play in my teens. When I a lot of play. If you talk about going down on somebody or making out or a little bit of yeah. But the actual act itself, the actual full act itself, I was 19. The full act. After that, I'm a filthy hoe now. That's it. It's all over. It's all done. That's it.
Changed man.
I was a changed man. What's great though is when I did do that, it was with someone I actually truly loved.
You don't have a high body count.
Jeff. Oh boy. Yeah.
Oh, ew. What am I looking at? Why is he rubbing himself? Talking about body count. And this motherfucker's up there rubbing himself. What the fuck? Let me see.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Yep, I do.
Let's keep it.
I showed you a picture in my 20s. I was a pretty good looking guy. Yeah, I was slaying it left and right. I was. We would role play. Yes, me and her would role play. We would. Now I'm not going to lie to you. Alan, we would role play. I would make.
I said he showered after this panel. Shout out to Alan.
Yeah, we would do some crazy stuff. We would. Nobody ever came in the bedroom other than me and her. We never did that. We never brought anybody in. Now, have I in the past? Yes, somebody else, but I never brought anybody else in the situation. It was always just me and her. Towards the end, dude, she was getting freaky though. She was getting freaky deaky towards the end. She was learning. She was adapting. She was getting a little wild.
Some of the roles y'all played. Did she have a nun outfit?
Oh my God!
She would wear outfits.
Mind you, I haven't watched this yet, so yeah. I'm a little grossed out. I just can't picture Mike in the act. You know what I mean? It's kind it's kind of fucking with my head.
Lingerie, stuff like that, and latex outfits, stuff like that. But yeah, but normal relationship stuff. It's like a husband and wife, and we were actually engaged at one time. Yeah. So, but it's just keeping it hot, keeping it lively. She would give me massages, I'd give her massage.
So he's dressing up the blow up dolls, Mr. B. That's what you're saying. I guess you can do that with a blow up doll. You could put some clothes on it, I guess, if you want to. I guess. I don't know.
You could rent a hot tub. We would go there and have fun. The only reason we broke up is because
Here comes a lie. Here comes a lie.
It kind of got boring. It kind of got stale after a while. It just got stale after a while. And then I met my son's mom, who was
listen. Obviously, he cut right through that. It got boring. That's completely off. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to know why he broke up, but obviously he's lying about it.
Smoking hot. And then I ended up breaking up with her. We broke up.
Like this story.
I didn't cheat. We broke up.
Exactly.
And then I ended up being with my son's mother. And me and my son's mother were together for 11 years. So I'm a relationship guy. Do I miss the love I had with her? Yes. Before her, yes. I miss that love, that pure love. Looking at her.
You should have took care of it. You should have took care of it. This should be that you can't. You listen. No regrets now, brother. It's too late. You're a hardhead. It takes something like this to learn, and you're alone again. You one relationship, 11 years with another, and you didn't learn from the first one. So that's why you're by yourself in the bushes going live on YouTube Monday through fucking Sunday. Okay.
And washing her hair in the shower and just kissing her on the cheek. And the girl I was with before my son's mom, we went to Planned Parenthood. We went to doctors. We went to OBGYNs. She can't have kids. And Jeff, in my 20s, I wanted a child so bad. So do you understand the paradigm now? But when we went, so we left. Sorry, this is hard. When we left.
Whoa! Is he moist? Is he moist? Are these real tears are we watching here? Is this real emotion? Or making acting like he's I don't know. Let's watch.
The doctor said her ovary was upside down, so she can't have children.
What? Who? Ovary was upside down? Is that possible, chat? Let me know, chat. I don't know about ovaries being upside down. I don't know. I haven't flipped the ovary in my life, so I wouldn't know. Is that possible? Let me rewind a little bit.
The doctor said her ovary was upside down, so she can't have children. Now, keep in mind, the woman I'm talking about has been happily married. She's been happily married to someone else for 15 years. I don't mean I'm being honest.
What happened? Did he flip the ovary and made it right, Mike? What happened? I don't know. Finish the story about the ovary. What the fuck is going on? I feel like I'm missing something.
It's about my life. It is what it is. I don't think there's I think I really do think that.
So there's no way of they lopsided. Bar Robinson was a singer. There's the two of them. Ovaries cannot be upside down. Wow, idiot. It's called ovarian torsion. There go Dino with some knowledge. Damn, Mikey. So what the fuck were you talking about? Did she lie to you? Maybe she lied to him. Oh, Mikey's just lying.
There are people that are very evil, and not to swing low, but I really do think Pat S. I think
no. I'm gonna snatch you. Leave
no, hear me out. Hear me out.
Gonna leave you alone. That's the
hear
rule.
me out. Hear me out.
No, not if it's about Pat S.
Mike, ignore.
I think there are people that are so unhappy.
No, remember when what's his face came up and you said, "I don't take you seriously."
Yeah.
You're not going to get to me.
Well, hear me out. Let me just finish what I'm saying, Jeff. I think there are people that I just want to say one thing.
Superstar.
You have to say about Pat S.
Ovaries can twist.
And I don't want to hear anything else to say about you. I don't care.
I'm not like Mike. I'm not gonna pretend to know about things. I Google a lot. To tell you the truth, when I don't know something. You know what I mean? I made it as far as high school. Okay, I became a father at a very young age. I took on responsibilities instead of going to college and stuff. But no shame in my game, no regrets. I actually love being a father. You know what I mean? But back to what Mikey's saying. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? He just said something about his ex about ovaries. You know what I mean? Maybe, and God bless her. I hope there's nothing wrong with her inside or anything like that. And it's not, now what I'm reading in the chat, that is impossible. What he just said makes no sense. So you got to stop oversharing, because some of your stories can be half truths. There's some truth to your stories, but you fuck them up with the lies. You see? So now everything you said prior to when you got to that part about the ovaries, nobody's gonna believe Mikey. Come on.
They're not again.
I just think I think in general I think people in general are very unhappy for other people's honesty and openness. Yeah, I just think that we come up here and we open up and we talk. We actually have a great conversation here. We actually, but it's just like it's really sad that people like, oh, look how stupid you are when you're just being honest and open.
It's YouTube. That's gonna happen.
Open about your life. It's just it's kind of like, it's discouraging. It's sad. But when someone is open and upfront, then you get lambasted for it. It's a catch-22.
Hey, is that a word? Lambasted? Hey Siri, what is lambasted?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia.
What the fuck is that? I don't know.
Like, it's really not worth it anymore. It's just not worth it. Well, the only thing you can do is just don't come back. That's the only thing you can do. Yeah, that's the only solution to the problem, because unfortunately they're never going to stop, because Alan, they're sick. They're sick people that live off of your energy. If they didn't have my energy, they have nothing to talk about. Maybe I should just end it. Maybe I should just end it and just not come back.
I'm just saying, none of us has accused them not being a badass. Are you a badass, Mike?
Jeff, you want to let me go?
He just smells bad. He's not a badass though.
Let me go if you want me to. I mean, if you want me to just go, I'll just go off. It's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you.
You good?
Yeah, go badass.
Yeah. If you want me to, Jeff, if you want me to do it, I'll do it. I'll do it. Sai, I will shred you.
I don't.
Yeah.
I had to ask, Dino. I had to ask because, I told Mr. B the other day, I said, when I think, before I speak, I still think in Spanish. So I trip myself up sometimes. You know what I mean? So obviously, I have to still mastered to stop thinking in Spanish and speaking in English. If that makes any sense. Yeah.
Bradley, turn me up.
I'm in a relationship right now. Yes, I am.
It means hard.
So the thing with me is that I'm in a relationship that's not open,
bastard.
But we see each other when we can see each other. She works a lot. I'm always busy. I take care of family. So we see each other when we can. But we don't stress each other. When we have time together, we have fun together.
If you've got children,
that's speaking about a sex doll, right? Yeah, well, she's always available. She's always laying under your bed. You got to dust her off once in a while.
Well, why don't you live in the same house, or have you got issues with your ex-partner?
See, now you in here stirring.
Arremetio.
I'm not.
We don't live together. We don't live together because I'm 50 and she's 53. We have both live in separate places, and we spend time with each other. We have a great time.
I can't fool you. Mike thinks it's Spanish before he speaks too, and he don't even speak Spanish. I love it.
I'm together. We're older. We're not in our 20s. We don't have to live together.
But you can't judge someone who lives a traditional lifestyle.
Who am I judging? Who am I judging? Did I judge anybody? I didn't judge anybody. Sorry, you're a drunken moron. I didn't judge anybody. I didn't judge anybody.
Your lamb is fantastic.
All right, the trolling is putting me to sleep. It really is. I'm gonna wind it down.
I'm actually the most non.
See you when I see you. So what we okay? Now on to the content. All right, still have some time. That was fun. Obviously, he's been around the fucking block this fucking week. Like I said, man, I would suggest Mike walk away. Obviously, he's not gonna take any advice from anybody. So let's go to this just dropped from the Doorbell News. You know how much I love the Doorbell News. So let's watch some of this and maybe another one. I found another channel, by the way, called a reaction. What is it? All right, let's watch it. Fuck it. All right.
What if your smile could go from looking like this
Oh, there we go.
to this?
All right, not
This 24-hour process is really unique. You're not gonna go.
We've all had those moments. 1 second, you're confident, and the next, reality slaps you hard. Or just plain bad luck. These people made choices and instantly wished they hadn't.
Is it lagging? Yeah, I can see it from over here. Yeah, it's the fucking internet, bro. It's not me. It's not even the computer.
You're right. Brakes. Ever wonder what happens when you load cheese into a chocolate fountain? Nothing good. The machine immediately gives up, ears popping off like they refuse to be part of this mess.
When did you hit the fucking off button? What are you doing?
This guy wanted to be a tough guy with a pigeon of all things. So the universe immediately humbled him. The bird, unbothered. His dignity.
Could it be the video? Maybe it's the video. Let me change videos. I wanted to play a different video anyway. This is the Doorbell News.
You're now watching Doorbell News.
Just want to talk. You wanted to talk. Let's talk. That's all. No fighting, no nothing. Let's just talk this out. Let's hash it out. That's all I'm asking for.
They got a little love triangle going. Dover, Delaware. This guy came over saying that he lost his Apple Watch. Let's see what happens.
Shout out to Doorbell News.
We can't answer the door right now.
What's up with these sketchy people? Look at him. Would you open the door? I wouldn't even talk to him on the speaker. I would just call the cops.
But if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
I need somebody to answer the door.
Hey, I need you to leave my porch.
What's going on? Yeah, man, I'm down here. This is right?
Yes. Right, Brian?
My aunt, her iWatch is binging at her watches here.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm leaving
You don't even own an Apple product.
with my wife. There's nobody else living here, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
She just did her find my phone app, and her watch is dinging that is at this address.
I'm sorry, brother, but I mean, I don't know. That's all I can tell you. Dude, don't you guys think that's not Boulevard?
Yeah, it says.
Not what? Avenue or Boulevard?
What did she say? I think it's Avenue.
Yeah, if it's Avenue, it's here, but I mean, I'm telling you, I'm the only one here with my wife living here, so there's nobody else living here.
I don't know.
I wouldn't even have a conversation with this fucking guy. You know why? He can keep you busy talking to you while somebody else is sneaking in the fucking back. Dude, what are you doing?
She's about to send the police here, so her find her phone app is thinking that her watch is here. So
yeah, I'm sorry, but I did clean the yard. Actually, clean the yard today. Didn't see anything over there. So I don't know.
You said what?
I did clean my yard today, so I don't know what I don't know what the watch is. I didn't see anything there, so I have no clue, brother. If you guys want to call the cops, that's fine. No problem.
Look at him. Looking through his shit.
On the block, me king.
Whoa. Damn. What the hell?
God damn.
Wow, he took out a whole pump. Mr. B said gated communities rock. I'm sure they rock.
Oh, I don't believe it. Whoa.
Morgan, 2 girls have been fighting right now. It's crazy. It's going intense. It's intense right now. Morgan, I know you can see me on your live ring camera. Get out of your bed. Come here.
Whoa!
Shots fired! Shots fired!
All right, commercial. Don't forget to hit the like button for Angel Newfound Life. Angel Newfound Life
This
Reacts.
Uber delivery driver decided to take this homeowner's package.
Shots fired. Uh-oh. She gives me the Karen vibes. It's written, she hasn't said a word yet, but I can tell a Karen when I see one. She's an old elderly Karen, but a Karen nonetheless.
Hey, how you doing? Is your parent home? I live underneath you. I don't know what's going on up here, but it happens all the time, and I'm about to call the resource officer. It's extremely disrespectful. All the bouncing around, slamming on the floor. It's loud. It is very loud and disturbing to us.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
That could have been handled in a, how can I say? That could have been, it didn't have to be so harsh. You know what I mean? It didn't have to be so, you know what I mean? So rough. How about please? You know what I mean? How about asking nicely before you get all ugly like that?
Come to my door with no attitude, okay?
It's your Karen home.
Yeah, that's what he said. Call the office.
Columbus, Ohio.
By the
What
knock.
she want?
Uh-oh. What's she up to?
What you doing on my porch? Go on, man. Don't come back
Whoa,
over here.
whoa, whoa,
Let me
whoa.
ask. Stay the out my yard and stay the off my porch. Bye.
Bye.
Sorry about that.
That's the way they just say. That's the way my peeps were handled. Just like that. No conversation. No. You know, just get the fuck. Just get away. Get away. Get out. Yeah.
Wrong house, lady. Bronx, New York.
Meth behavior. Oh, got me.
Opportunity is extremely offensive.
Was that New York? I think he said New York, right? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
It's very insulting. And the next time I see this address come up at night, I'm not taking it.
They ordered sushi at night, but they didn't leave a tip, so the delivery guy got pretty upset. Meanwhile, in California,
He has a knife in his hand. I just noticed.
Hey, I'm at the front door. It's locked.
Yeah, I just saw you. He took the key. He opened up the door. The front door is open, right?
No, it's not open.
Oh, he must have locked his ass.
Hey, Queen. Shout out to Queen.
Down the street there. He just walked back down the path.
Yeah, it's a knife.
a concerned neighbor came to the defense of his elderly neighbor. This is the type of neighbor everybody needs.
The car, it's in the car. In the car right here.
Shout out Namaste, Queen.
Get that started. Get started. Hey, come here. Don't run. Come here.
Oh, he gone. He gone. Look, he's relentless, man. That's that crack behavior, yo. Oh, just a kids.
Pretty sad stuff. North Augusta, South Carolina.
Oh, what the fuck?
Looks like they got him.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that.
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, what the fuck? No, I shit you not. That shit made me fucking jump. Damn it. That's just stupid, yo.
These guys need to go to an indoor range. Houston, Texas.
I'll join you, Mr. B. Let me pack up me and my wife and stuff. I'll join you in Antarctica for sure. I watched this because I'm really surprised. It's a really nice neighborhood. Some of these neighborhoods are really, really nice houses, and like to see people stealing packages and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's pretty. It's enlightening. Let's put it that way. You know what I mean? I don't get to see these types of neighborhoods get victimized like this. So crime is rampant, I guess.
Hey, hold on. Let's have a conversation. Because you banging on my door like this is not what we want. Let's back up for a second. Back up. Back up. Back up. I'm just going in front of my door to stay right here. No, this is my house. You need to move tonight. I will take care of it. I'm trying to put. Wait a minute. Because you just banged on my door. I didn't come to your door and bang on
Can the guy with the hedge clipper stop so I can hear the argument? Jesus.
your door. You just came to mine. So if I ask you to back up, I want you to back up. Respectfully. I'm not here. Respectfully back up. That's what I asked you to do. Okay, good. That's all here. I am not trying to be rude, but banging on my door and I'm not stuff like that is not an emergency. You won't answer.
What's wrong with these burger buns? They taste perfectly delicious, but due to a production mishap, their bottoms are slightly curved.
Tacoma, Washington. Check this guy out.
Look at this genius.
Hello?
What you want?
Sir, I was just wondering to see if you had anyone to cut your yard for you. I was trying to make some money and cut your front yard for like 10.
No, thank you.
Okay, have a good day.
Where's your lawnmower at? Do you even have a truck? Meanwhile, in Federal Way, someone's home was broken into.
I tell you what, in the wintertime, we get a lot of knocks on the doors, and it's usually teenagers wanting to shovel the snow. But it hasn't really snowed here in Philadelphia for a long, long time. Not enough to really shovel and stuff like that. You throw a little salt out there in the wintertime. But yeah, so if it does snow a lot, you get teenagers, give them a couple of dollars, and they'll clean up the sidewalk and stuff like that. But yeah.
Get in there. Hey.
Oh, look at this thief.
Excuse me, get out of my house.
Hawthorne, California.
Whoa. What is that? Pack of dogs? What's up with the SPCA or dog catchers in California? I gotta ask Vic Ferrari about this.
Dayton, Ohio.
Cats don't play. Uh-oh. Did he say Ohio? Okay, I know who's in Ohio. We all know who lives in Ohio.
Yeah, the police on their way right now. Police on their way, my boy. Yeah. Police on their way right now.
Queens, New York. Check her out.
Uh-oh. Comes trouble. Oh, damn. You know that's a federal crime, young lady? It's a shame, too. I would say this lady is about 30 years old, okay? And the drugs, and obviously it's going to put some age on you, and, you know, you're not taking care of your body and stuff. But she couldn't be more than 30 years old. She can't even feel the package.
Hey, put that back. Meanwhile, Los Angeles, looks like they're trying to trick a driver into thinking a kid is playing in the street by leaving a toy in the middle of the traffic. Yeah, this is real silly.
That's fucking devious, yo. Tricking the driver into thinking there's a kid in the street to rob them.
Dangerous game, and they shouldn't be playing in it.
That's pretty fucking devious.
I guess they think it's funny to cause an accident.
Interesting. Gee. Oh, somebody's gonna hit it. Somebody did hit it.
Not funny at all. Looks like that guy's bumper got damaged. Meanwhile, in the Bronx, this neighbor left his expensive electric bike outside.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? This motherfucker broke out a power tool. Oh my God. He has a power tool handy in his fucking pocket. Jesus.
Just like that. These guys are walking around with saws. Your chains and locks are useless.
Wow.
Meanwhile, in Houston.
The two cats are still arguing in Houston.
Don't come out here banging on my door like that.
Go back in the house. Don't come to my door banging on my. I don't need you to talk to him. I don't need no more love. We don't have to talk to you. It's the crazy part. We don't have to. We can be nice and talk to you, but you don't need to bang on my door. Okay, let's get complicated on this. No, that's the initial part. Banging on my door is the.
This video is annoying with the fucking noise in the background. See if I can skip that. They still arguing. They still arguing. There we go.
That's what you do. I don't. I told him, if you want to do that, you don't have to be with me. It's fine.
I don't want to be friends with that stuff.
No.
I want to live my life. I want to show her.
All of a sudden, see how she is. All of a sudden, she keeps blaming me, Jamie.
They got a love triangle going on.
I don't want that stuff. I'm good.
Phoenix, Arizona. Looks like the good guys caught another bad guy. Make sure you thumbs up this video and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. New episode coming. Thanks for watching.
That's Doorbell News, guys. Let me see if I can find something really short to just end the stream with. All right. I found this channel. It's called Laugh and You'll Lose. Basically, you got to test yourself And if you laugh, you lose. And a lot of it's funny. So let's watch this and end it.
This game, you're not ready for.
By the way, the new Predator is coming out in June, I think it is, and that shit is banging. It's called Predator Badlands. It's like going back in the origins of the movie Predator, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Check it out. I think actually it comes out November 7th. So look out for that. Predator. All right, hey, Brian, thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, bro. Hit the like button, my brother. Good to see you, man.
Make this like.
All right, so left and you will. Let me drop that link.
طب كم 286
Going on, chat, bro. I got beat up today, y'all.
Whatever the fuck that is.
See this man? He's a magic man. He's gonna touch this hot fire. Oh man, he's a magic man.
Gosh, free cookies? Dude, no way. This is actually my lucky day. What the heck? Cookie!
There's a fucking spawn on you, man. There's a spawn on you.
This fucker is trying to convince me that a gorilla escaped from the zoo yesterday.
Well, I know this shortcut.
This is like a whole bunch of it's like videos on fucking meth. You know what I mean? Real quick. By the way, there was this thing going on. Let me take this down. There was this thing. There were the question going around YouTube. I don't know if anybody's heard it. So it's 100 men versus a gorilla. Who would win? You know what I mean? I've heard it in a few channels. I've been surfing around. I've even gone to Twitch, and that question keeps coming up. 100 men versus a full-grown gorilla. I say the 100 men. Maybe the first 20 they're gonna have to take an L because that gorilla is gonna be fierce in the beginning, but it's gonna wear down and it's gonna get tired. So anyway, shout out to everybody. Great live stream, guys. I appreciate it. Shout out to Mr. B, Queen, Namaste. Let me see if I have any. If I missed out on any more videos. You're still laughing, I see. Let me see one. The Bakersfield chimp. What is that? The Bakersfield chimp. I know about the chimp that bit that lady's face and she was just foreign for life. It was pretty awful. Let me check it out because sometimes I forget stuff. People send me things and I forget to what is this? Oh, actually, you guys want a little this right here?
I'm good, man. You just killed the vibe, that's all.
You killed the vibes. Bee Stinger is the chimp that went wild and ripped a guy. Yes, testicles. Ooh, that's gonna leave a mark. Yeah. Those chimps get really aggressive. They're cute when they're little. You know what I mean? But when they grow up, they become these fucking trolls. You know what I mean? It's like the I heard about this lady owned an anaconda, and the anaconda stopped eating for a long time, and it wouldn't eat anything. And come to find out, it was fasting to make room for her. You feel me? So I think it attacked her in the middle of the night, but she survived it. But I guess when they investigated, she told the investigator that the snake hadn't eaten in a long time, and they told her, "Hey, lady, the snake was making room for you, you idiot." So yeah, I don't necessarily like pets like that, and the condoms and chips like that. I'm good with chihuahuas. I am a Latino after all, and stuff like that. Little dogs. But anyway, let me get out of here. Queen, namaste. Anacondas can go months without eating. Yeah. But it was strange because that lady just survived. She wasn't that big of a lady, so God bless her. Anyway, let me get out of here. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Quick Vic, man. I hope he gets better, man. Kane Catharsis. I know Quick had, you know, what I would tell Quick, just like I would tell anybody else, there's going to be bumps in the road, man. Prairie, thank you for stopping by, sweetie. I appreciate you. There's going to be bumps in the road, and that's what life gives you. You know what I mean? It's the way you deal with those bumps. You know what I mean? And I wish him all the best. You know what I mean? Sincerely. You know, it's just a bump in the road, Vic. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep you in my prayers. As like I told you, this community can be a bit finicky and a little bit harsh at times, a little mean and stuff like that. But people are, you know, people really, really are pulling for you. They want you to succeed and do better in life. I know they do. So I'm gonna leave you all with the last intro, and I'm out of here. Thank you, Rinky. Shout out to Rinky. All right, I'm out of here. It's 2 hours and 25 minutes. That's enough for me, guys. All right, guys. Peace, love, and your newfound life reacts. Let's go. Let's get out of here, guys. See ya. All right.